Hi all, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Let's start rebooting work using UiPath. In today's session, we are going to discuss about parallel activity. So, how many of you got chance to explore this parallel activity? So, where it has been used? So, how to use this? So, let me go through step-by-step procedure so that we can get the insights how to use it. So, where we have to place this particular parallel activity. So, in general, this parallel activity will help you to run two kind of child process in a parallel time. And don't forget that which is they should not be correlated with each other. So those two tasks which should be independent on each other so that it will perform perfectly as you expected. Let me take a real-time example. So you're going to use a two kind of browser. So you're going to fetch two kind of information from the two different browsers. Okay. So how do you do that initially? So you'll be dragging and drop in a sequential order. So when the automation A has been ended, so you'll be going to the automation B, right? So but they two are not related to each other. So you can directly go ahead and use the parallel activity so that the action can be done in a simultaneous way. So no need to wait. We can parallelly get done with the A automation as well as the B automation if they both are independent each other. So this will be the test sites will be used in our today's session, and then test data for SHA-1 site, and this is the activity which we are going to use in our today's session. Let me quickly jump back to the UiPath studio and start our today's session. Let me go to the UiPath. So here you are going to search for our parallel activity. Let me drag and drop this one. So in this parallel activity, so we have to run two kind of sequence in a parallel. So what are we going to do in today's session? So we are going to launch the ACME site and we are going to log in, as well as we are going to launch the SHA-1 site. We are going to enter a few information and get the hash key value and print it on the studio. So I have launched our test sites already. So you can directly go to this particular test site link. You can click over there so that you can launch your test sites. So already I have launched it. So what I'm going to do, so as I said previously, so I'm just going to log in, as well as I'm going to enter few data, click on hash, and then going to get some hash key value and print it on the studio. So let me go to the UiPath studio once again. Let me use the open browser activities to open both the browsers. Let me copy and paste over here, and then try to copy the URL. So this is the URL, and you can go ahead and create a variable, or else you can use a double quotes to provide the particular hyperlink. Go ahead and just provide all those, and try to use the maximize activity so that your window will be maximized on the boards. And don't forget to choose your browser. Let me choose Chrome. Perfect. So what are the next step you are going to carry out in the ACME? So you are going to enter the username and password and then log in, right? So let me go to the ACME site. Let me drag a type into to enter the username and then password, and then so click, right? So which is to click on login. I guess it didn't copy it. Let me copy once again. Perfect. So let me try to highlight one by one now. Okay. So try to indicate, and then try to indicate on an email field. So and then password. So you have to use your secure password. So you have to get from the asset only. So for time being, I'm just using type into. So you have to use a type secure. And then try to use the click activity is used to log in. Perfect. So what are you going to do? So you have to check your selector and don't forget to mark this empty field as yes. Okay. So otherwise the data will be overridden over there. And then so you have to enter your data now. So which is email ID. Let me copy and paste it over here. So we have done this exercise couple of times in our web automations. And then so the password. Let me enter our password. I just know my password. Okay, perfect. And then so yeah, we have done, right? So let me try to check the selector as well. Let me click on edit selectors. So yeah, so it has identifier. Perfect. Let me check for click as well. Yeah, so we have identifier as submit. Perfect. So we have done with the ACME side part now. Perfect. So what do you have to do in the SHA-1 side? So jump back to the SHA-1 site. So we have to enter the data in this particular type into box and then click on hash. So let me try to do that and drag and drop a type into over here and then click. So which help you to click on the hash and try to highlight now. So click on indicate, perfect, and then so click on hash now. So once you clicked, so what actually you're going to enter? So this is the test data which you're going to enter over there. Okay. Let me copy and go to our flow. Try to prod it over there. Perfect. So let me manually try to enter this one. So once you click on hash, you will getting the hash key value. So try to copy this. So how do you do that? So you can use the get text activity to get the value. So get text, drag and drop. Try to indicate the particular text which you needed. So once you indicated, so you have to create a variable and then so you have to use the outline activities to print this particular data. So let me name it as hash value. Okay. And then click on OK. So how do you print this? So right line, drag and drop, paste it over there. Perfect. Click on save now. So we have done it now. So in a legacy way, how do you perform this? So you will be place this particular activity in a sequence, right? So you'll be done with the ACM side. After the sequence, you will be placing your SHA-1 side, correct? So once you're using the parallel activity, so both will run in a parallel way. So let me try to run this now so that I can show you. Before that, let me try to close all the browsers and then let me try to run this. Perfect. So soon after the process got started, so we'll be seeing the both the process will be running in a parallel way. Okay. So let's wait for the bot to get started. So the bot will be entering the username and password. Meanwhile, so the bot is logged to the SHA-1 side. It will be entering the hash key value over there. From that, it will copy the value and it will print over the outline. So let's wait for some time. So it is started entering the username. Meanwhile, it was entering the hash key value over there. See, simultaneously is handling both the things in a way, right? So it is entering over here and copying the hash key value. So meanwhile, it will be logged in the ACM side as well. So you can see, right, so how the things getting done parallelly. So likewise, you can do the things parallelly so that you can achieve the task without any delay. So let me switch back to the ACM side and check whether it got logged in or not. So yeah, see, right, it has been logged in. So you can go to the UiPath Studio. See, it has done both the action in parallel way. So we have used our open browser for ACMA side as well as SHA-1 side. So both the things have worked parallelly so that we can save our time in this particular automation. So not only it will restricted to the two browsers. So you can use the multiple browsers. Only thing we have to very cautious is you have to very cautious about the selectors which are going to type into. So why I was saying selector, so sometimes you will be having type box in so many browsers, right? So once the selector is proper, it is reliable, then only it going to enter on the right box. So otherwise it will be mistyped in the some other box in the some other browsers. So you have to very cautious about the selectors where it has been going to type. So like us, you can go ahead and use the parallel activity to done the two actions in a parallel so that you can save a lot of time in your automation projects. So I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Happy learning. Have a good day.